I think I've overcome through my resilience and my strength and my knowledge, and that's impacted on me a lot, you know. A lot of our people haven't got that. My name is Louise Rankine. I belong to the 𝙼𝙗𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧 people in the Flinders Ranges, South Australia. The welfare come and got me, and the police took me down to a place down here in Adelaide, 𝙘𝙤𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧 Babies Home, 4 days old. I stayed there until I was 15 months old, and then was fostered out to a non-Aboriginal family, and grew up most of my life at Stansbury, York Peninsula. A big part of my life is being taken away, you know. No such thing as about parenting. I've never had a mum to parent me or to tell me stuff, you know. My language, the love for the land. I guess I'd love to just go back and reconnect with the land. And I know some stories. I can tell my stories, but just going back and just sitting, you know, and yeah, just have listen to the birds and you know, watch. Yeah, up in the Flinders, it's beautiful. After I done my nursing at York Peninsula and at Yorktown Hospital, I was 18 years old. I went nursing. I finished my nursing and then went over here to do our course at the Institute of Technology, Aboriginal Task Force, and I was staying at the Prina Hostel, and that's a place where us Aboriginal girls could live while we were studying in Adelaide. And this Aboriginal girl said, "I think I know your family, Louise." And I said, "Well, let's go." And we went off, went to Port Augusta, caught the bus, and my brother for the first time met me and his wife, and we went up to a place called Prina, and there was my mum and dad and my auntie, yeah. Lots of hugs and and touching and holding hands, and yeah. We just had round the campfire. They were eating their traditional food, so yeah, it was eye-opening to me, but yeah, it was lovely up there. When a family falls down, it's hard to rebuild, you know, and but I talk about my culture to my grandkids all the time, you know, and I come from a very powerful father. He was one of the last Rougarou men to be initiated, so he's very much a part of my life, as well as I had. To me, I've never been taken away, because I knew I could feel his presence and him telling me a lot of things, you know what I mean, about the culture, and I've lived it, and I've learned a lot, you know. Culture's a very, very special thing. You can ask me about my culture, but that's in here. That's in here, and that's what moulds me. Our Aboriginal kids experiencing racism every day. How can we tell non-Aboriginal people about that? How can we, when they don't even experience it? You know, it's because of their white privilege, you know. So how can we, you know, overcome that, you know? It's about getting our kids and everybody to feel good about themselves, you know. If you're not good about yourself, it's not good, you know. And yeah, you need to be good in your space, you know. And you need to be good in your space. And you need to not let everybody else come into that space that's not good for you. the kind of people have accepted me to be here on this country, but this is not my country. I belong in the Flinders, you know what I mean? So, yeah, but I share my culture, I tell them my stories, and yeah, hopefully it makes them stronger, you know? It's about telling the whole story of colonisation, what happened, the bad things that went on, you know, and it needs to be taught in schools, you know, to understand exactly what did happen. The government needs to get more instructions and more community involvement about things like that, and do what we know what we need. We know what we need, you know what I mean? Just have yarns and be up to having yarns. Don't just sit there and just think, oh, here we go again, you know? But it's about us. It's what happened to us. This is what's happened through colonisation has transformed Aboriginal people today, you know?